Hey everyone from Koh Phangan, Thailand, which is an island in the Gulf of Thailand. Sending hello and warm regards to you all. Um, when we last spoke, we were just leaving from Bangkok to a small ish city north of Bangkok, which was the former um, palace and temples of the Siamese, which I think date back to the 1300s. We saw some really cool ruins. I got to tour them by boat, which was just absolutely incredible. And we made it back down towards Krabi, which is a kind of a fisherman beach town, um, specifically in Ao Nang, and went to Riley Beach, where we stayed for a couple of days, and also made our way over to PP, Koh Phi Phi, which is an island just south of Krabi, and a really interesting small island. We got there. There's a bunch of really cool activity. Um, we ended up staying in a little bit less of a. The accommodations were a little bit less than we were hoping for, so we decided to just spend one night there, and hustled on over to Koh Lanta, which was this really beautiful island, kind of understated island in Thailand that a couple of people had mentioned and just said that if you want something restful and relaxing, to head there. So we really spent almost all the week there. Did a cooking class, did a snorkel tour, did some really awesome things. Got a little bit of work done as well. And today we ventured from there, Koh Lanta, over to Koh Phangan, where we'll be for the next 4 days. And we just checked into our hostel, Echo, and it's right on the beach. I'll show you the sunset here quick. Um, but it's a really lovely spot, and we have a couple things scheduled over the next day. I'm going to take tomorrow and relax and settle in. One of the things I've been kind of working through this week is this idea of kind of like rooting versus foraging. I've been reading *Sapiens*, the book that kind of looks at the history of mankind, and they talk about farmers and foragers, and farmers are evolved from foragers. Basically, obviously we've learned how to harness the Mother Nature's power to grow things for our food, so we don't have to forage. But they're kind of two different types and mindsets. So there's the people who are off wandering, gathering, hunting for their food, and there's the people that grow it in their backyards. And there's that kind of tension of here or there, or based here or elsewhere. And this week, I definitely felt that kind of those competing needs of feeling the need for grounding while also kind of having this desire for exploring. Haven't fully kind of baked out what all that means, but was something that was top of mind this week for sure. Um, I'm gonna include a conversation that Izzy and I recorded earlier this week. Just trying to capture some moments, thoughts, whatever. But we're discussing some of our travel updates, so she'll give a little bit more color and detail on those. And then we also talked about our favorite TV show, which is Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is an anime series I referenced to last week during the Hindu newsletter. And as a refresher, avatars in Hinduism are gods that come down to Earth to kind of restore balance to the world. Um, there's a Nickelodeon TV show that we both watched as kids that is actually really prescient to today's world, because there's so many competing forces seemingly trying to disrupt it. So Izzy and I had kind of a fun conversation of like finding our own inner avatars and what are the things that we're trying to restore balance to in our own lives. So that'll be up next following this, but just wanted to say hello and check in, and we're all doing well. And yeah, thanks for reading along and following us. It's been fun, and fun to think, reflect, and report back. So thanks for being part of this journey with us. And here's a fun conversation with Izzy and I. By the way, we had just gotten fresh fruit from the stand, so we were sampling all of our fruit while recording. So just brace yourself. You'll also get it'll be like slightly food channel as well. So anyway, enjoy. Thanks.
We took a tuk-tuk and it drove us the wrong direction, and then John got scared, and well, we were both kind of like, what the hell's going on? So we got off in the middle of this random little town, and then we were like, let's go to 7-Eleven and just make a Mod Podge meal. So we went to 7-Eleven and we spent $16 US, which is like a lot of money here. And we got like 2 grocery bags full of random food that we've never heard of. Oh my god, slice my finger. And then we ate that on the beach. And then on the way home, we were walking.
And had a beautiful glass of wine.
Yeah. Then on the way home, I'm more excited about the fruit. Then on the way home, we were walking on the side of the road, and it was like dark out, and things are all still open here at night. It's crazy. So then there's like this fruit stand, this cute couple selling fruit. That's gross. He just dropped his dragon fruit on the ground. Anyway,
on the table.
We stopped at the fruit stand, and I picked out some fruit so we could eat it today. And we had yellow mango. I think it's called gold mango. It's delightful.
Oh, I haven't tried that yet.
You have to cut it. And then we had, this is a passion fruit. Let me show you the inside. So inside looks like that. It looks so
It's like
odd.
baby vomit.
Like it looks like something you wouldn't want to eat, but it's so good.
Yeah, that looks like something that would be on my nephew's
This is
face.
yours, by the way. Then lastly,
Are we doing taste testing?
sure. Then we got a red dragon fruit. We also got some Logans, but they're in the fridge.
Okay, this is my favorite so far, even though it looks like baby
Yeah, I
barf.
love passion fruit. That's the flavor smoothie I got in Bangkok.
Wow.
Remember, it was crunchy.
It's really good.
Love passion fruit.
Okay.
Fresh passion fruit. If you see these anywhere, buy them.
So our topic this week is Avatar. We love Avatar. Relating back to last week's episode, as I'm sure you all watched all the links and videos that I included in my newsletter.
Mango down, everybody.
I should count how many minutes of content is shared in my newsletter. It's probably like 3 hours of content for newsletter.
Anyway, today we're going to talk about Avatar.
Yeah, okay, so as we all remember...
We should give a quick little travel recap, though.
Right, okay, go ahead.
Okay, so last time you saw us, we were in Bangkok. Then from Bangkok, we went to then we went to this town we can't pronounce. I was
It was gorgeous.
It was gorgeous. I think we should talk about that, though. No, we didn't. We went there and we saw temples. It was cool. Then we went to Krabi. Loved Krabi.
Love Krabi.
We stayed in a great hostel called Poppin. And
Dabs I recommend.
So pretty and such a fun vibe.
Yep.
Then we went to Phi Phi. Phi Phi was cool.
Koh Phi Phi.
It was actually really cool. Like the little mini village town was stunning. It was so interesting. I've never seen anything like it. Our hostel, not great. However, I did hear someone today say that they were going there to that hostel and it was their favorite hostel.
Izzy and I are just in different stages of our life right now where we don't need to be
living in a frat house.
Yeah, we're past our frat house days.
So that's what our hostel was like in Koh Phi Phi. So we were going to stay there for 4 nights. So we woke up the next morning after our hostel was a club the night before. And we were like, let's leave.
No, Izzy woke up. Well, she didn't sleep. I did. I woke up and I looked at Izzy. And she's like, get me out of here. So we packed our bags.
We packed our bags and
Well,
got on
in
a speedboat.
Koh Phi Phi's defense, you got your lashes did there.
Oh yeah, I did get my lashes done. No, it was great. Like, I think it's a cute little town. I think had we stayed in a different hostel, we would have had a totally different experience.
Yeah.
We just didn't really like our hostel.
But now we should tell them about the little paradise we found here.
Okay. So then, packed up our bags, got on a speedboat, and went to Koh Lanta. Now we're in Koh Lanta. It's a bigger island than Phi Phi, so it's a little bit more spread out. And we found this little paradise hostel. It's like a great combination of social, party, even though we're really bad at socializing.
Really not good at talking to people.
So,
Except for Wallen here. Wallen's awesome.
Anyway, there's a pool that's brand new. It's like a quick little 2-minute walk to the beach over here.
The walk to the beach is like
Cute.
it's so cute.
They have a bar and restaurant here, which we can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner for like $6 a day total if we want. And we're staying in dorms, but our dorms are super chill. There's only 2 other girls in our dorm. It's great. So that's a little recap of where we are. Okay, hit it off, John.
Okay, so this week we're talking about Avatar, because you love Avatar.
This is good.
It's really good.
Well, I love Avatar.
I love Avatar, and the Hindus loved Avatar too, because the Avatar
I'll watch.
was the person or spirit or being in their culture that ultimately came back and saved the world.
This is like a mukbang.
What?
People make videos of themselves just like talking and eating food. That's literally what we're doing.
The internet is so weird. Okay, so what is Avatar?
Okay. So, Avatar, The Last Airbender, is a cartoon. Borderline kind of anime, but kind of
It is
not.
anime. It's like entry-level anime.
And it came out in like early 2000s. There's 3 seasons. 3 or 4. 3, I think.
3 books.
3 books. Yeah, because there's no air book. There's
Right.
a water book, there's an earth book, and there's a fire book.
Yep.
And basically it's about this 12-year-old boy who is Avatar. He goes missing for 100 years. He's like in a time capsule under the water.
You're getting too in the weeds for them.
Yeah, but I'm building the scene.
Okay.
So then the whole thing is he emerges from 100 years and the world is chaos. It's like absolute chaos.
The Fire Nation is attacked.
Yeah, the Fire Nation basically took over everything, and he has to master all the elements, master himself, and help bring peace back to the earth. So there's a lot of really great lessons. There's a lot of characters, and
It's his journey in restoring balance to the world, which is exactly what the Hindus believe in Avatar to be, which I think is just so interesting because I was watching that show when I was like 8, 9, 10 or whatever. I like only recently have kind of gotten more into the Eastern healing medicine, just kind of trying to understand religion and spirituality in those lenses. And they talk about chakras in one of the episodes where like his heart chakra's blocked from, and it's getting in the way of him like fulfilling and manifesting his destiny. And I just thought it was interesting that you're exposed to these things super young that are in this type of media, and then 30 years old, I'm like, oh, whoa, I learned about that when I was 9. Like, I just think that's cool. I love how it integrates real, not complete fantasy thinking. Sorry.
where do you want to go with this conversation?
I think, again, we've talked a little bit about what are the forces in your world that you're trying to balance? Like, what are the forces in my world? Is like, do we all have our own little bit of Avatar in us that we're trying to balance the world that we're a part of?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it's kind of a question I've been sitting with for a while.
Yeah.
And I think I asked you yesterday, well, first of all, you're a waterbender.
I think I'd be a waterbender.
Why is that?
I think waterbenders have a really big connection to. Okay, all of them have a connection to Earth, but I think waterbenders kind of have a connection to life more so than a lot of them, because I think water is such a big part of living creatures like plants and humans that I think waterbenders are just a little bit more down to earth. However, I will say in the show the waterbenders live in the North or the South Pole, and I wouldn't be that type of waterbender.
No. That goes north enough.
So I just think that's why I would be that. It's also just a little bit more like a calming, go with the flow, but also can be like aggressive, which I think fits me.
So, as an avatar, you have to master all the elements that you're a part of.
Yeah.
What would be the element that is like hardest for you to master?
I think I said Earth, and I think
you did
Earth
say
is
Earth.
still accurate because for Earth you need to be really stable and like concrete. Like you just need to be really, and you need to wait and listen. That's like their whole thing. And I'm not always those things. So I think that Earth would be really hard for me in the fact of like just needing to be so. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It just sounds like it'd be hard. Literally.
Earthbending's cool though. Like Toph.
Oh yeah.
Toph can bend
bend.
metal, which is sweet.
And you are a Earthbender.
I think so, but maybe borderline waterbender.
Okay. You said air yesterday.
I know, but I'm like always around water, and I love water. I don't know. But I'm like a firebender, not aggressive enough. But you called me an earthbender yesterday, I think. Why?
You just seem more earthbendy.
I think you were trying to insult me. I mean, that's like calling me a Hufflepuff, I think. But
Maybe it's not.
depends.
Okay, let's both share our favorite life lesson from Avatar. You first.
I mean, it's all about balance, right? Like everything. That one's mine. Okay, I'll do it in a second. I think it's all about balance because, like I think the things I feel like I'm balancing all the time are like my different identities is like Minnesotan or North Dakotan or like super local and like hyper global, you know, I want to kind of be in all these different things, or I mean, even, you know, being gay, but like not too gay, or you know, that sort of like balance between all those different forces like competing for my attention.
Yeah. And what lesson did you learn at Avatar that you can bring into your life? So while he's thinking about that, if you guys have ever watched Love Island, that's what I feel like we're doing right now. A little interview.
Which I haven't seen. I don't even know what that reference is, but
if you get it, you get it.
Okay. I mean, I think it's just like show up as yourself. I guess like hang. You know, he's a child trying to save the world. Like, I'm sorry, he doesn't know better than not to just show up as himself.
And in the end of Avatar, everyone's like, you gotta kill this guy, But Aang's like a vegetarian, he never killed anybody. And at the end, they're all like, you gotta kill the bad guy. And he goes on a little self-discovery, and he's like, that's not me. And
he finds a way.
And he finds a way to like be
but don't give it away.
So, kind of fits in with what you're saying.
Yeah.
And stay true to yourself and figure out how to do that. Okay, my biggest life lesson from there, and I will rave about this. So Zuko is my favorite character. And
he's the bad one.
Yeah, so if you know who Zuko is, you know. But if you don't know, so Zuko is basically like, he's kind of like the Malfoy of this series.
Yeah.
Like
Malfoy.
He's bad, but he's not like Voldemort, but he's like bad and trying to like hurt them. But he has, I won't give away so that you guys can go watch it, but he has the most self-growth throughout all the characters. And what I love about it is like, he's bad because he was raised that way and he was told like, you have to believe this thing, you have to do this. And throughout the whole series, he kind of like basically uncovers more truth. And I think it's really interesting, especially coming from North Dakota, where, you know, we're raised to think this certain way about everything. And it kind of just shows that, you know, just because you're raised something and you're fed information doesn't mean you can't go out and find new information, change your thoughts, change your values, or like discover your values. in a way that aren't just like forced to. So yeah, I like Zuko.
I like Zuko at the end. He like redeemed himself. He's a jerk at the beginning.
He's terrible in the beginning, and he has a weird hairdo in the beginning.
Yeah. Hold on. Well, I think that's it for 15 minutes. Seems like a good point to stop.
Okay, first highlight of the trip so far. Just one quick thing.
Oh crap. I think this beach right here. It is spectacular.
Long Beach.
Long Beach on Koh Lanta. I mean, honestly, Koh Lanta is like hidden treasure of Thailand. Like, run, don't walk.
My favorite is fruit.
Oh, yeah. Cheers for our fruit. Like, can we show up our beautiful fruit plate one more time?
It's like gone now.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Well, sending you love from Thailand with the wishes that you go find your inner avatar. So go out there, go find it, go balance the world, bring light and love and warmth to everyone. And that was super hippy-dippy, but here we are. Felt like it fit the vibe. And go find yourself some fresh fruit, drink lots of water, and get lots of sleep. Okay, love you, bye.